So today for story time on Monday, we read this the first time. This is a Caldecott Medal winner. It won a medal for its drawings, the artwork. And it's written and illustrated by Dan Santat. He's one of my favorites. This is Beekle, the unimaginary friend. Beekle is right there. You're right. And on the back, you can see his cute little butt cheeks. What part is this called? Spine. All right. Beekle, the unimaginary friend. Go. All right. Voices should be off in 3, 2, 1. Here's a picture of all the other imaginary friends. What do you notice about Beekle's picture? He's alone because no one has imagined him yet. We're going to find out if someone does. He was born on an island far away where imaginary friends were created. On this island, they lived and played, each eagerly waiting to be imagined by a real child. He was born at the end of a rainbow in a cloud of gold dust.
Wow, Beekle's so tiny.
Yeah. He's littler. All right, hold on. Every night he stood under the stars, hoping for his turn to be picked by a child and given a special name. He waited for many nights. You see the cat got imagined? He's going to some kid imagined. The panda and the octopus are waiting patiently. Beekle is waiting patiently. But his turn never came. He waited and waited and waited. On the sand and the sun, his mind filled with thoughts about all the amazing things that were keeping his friend from imagining him. Maybe they were winning trophies, playing soccer, or reading great books, or juggling, or learning to play the guitar, or learning how to bake. So guess what? Rather than waiting, Beekle did the unimaginable, and he set sail on the cloud sea, the captain of his own ship. Like that. Yeah. Yeah. All right. 1, 2, 3, back to me. He sailed through unknown waters and faced many scary things. There was a gigantic whale mother with her baby. But thinking about his friend gave him the courage to journey on. Remember, courage is doing something even if you're scared of it. Until he reached the real world. It's almost like it's New York City or London. You think it's New York City? It could be. All those buildings. Now, when he got to the real world, Matthew, Livy, when he got to the real world, he found out it was a strange place. Crisscross your legs. Leave your shoes alone. Get it on and crisscross your legs. There were no kids eating cake, just adults. No one stopped to listen to the music. And everyone needed nap time. All the adults needed nap time.
Beekle, come away.
Then he finally saw something familiar. Do you remember what he sees? An imaginary friend. This guy. Remember? Yeah, it's like a lizard dog. Lizard. So he tried to follow him. And he followed him right into a playground that looked fantastic. Beekle had a good feeling about this place, and he looked everywhere, but he could not find his friend. There were lots of kids playing with imaginary friends, but Beekle couldn't find his friend. He climbed to the top of a tree and looked out, wishing and hoping his friend would come. There were kids playing in the tree, kids climbing the tree, kids swinging on the tree, but nobody imagined or saw Beekle. And no one came. Look at Beekle. How do you think he would feel? Sad and lonely. Yeah, I might start crying if I felt like that. That's not a good feeling. Maybe sometime I felt like that. It's not a good feeling. He thought about how far he had come and how long he waited. He felt very sad. But then he heard a noise below, down on the ground. Hello!
Hello.
It was a person. It was a little girl. And she was talking to him. She said, hello. She said, can you grab me that paper that was stuck on the branch? Remember, if you go back, there's a piece of paper right there stuck on the branch. She says, hello, can you hand me that piece of paper that's stuck on the branch? And he looks around, he's like, I wonder who she's talking to. Oh, it must be me. Her face was a friendly face and familiar. And there was something about her that felt just right. She had drawn a picture of the tree and her and Beekle giving her the piece of paper. It is a star tree. I've never seen one of those. At first, all right, this part is funny. At first, they weren't sure what to do. So they just kind of stood there. Neither of them had ever made a friend before. He goes to shake, she goes to hug, he goes to hug, she goes to shake. They're like, oh, this is so hard. I don't know how to do this. But after a little while, they started laughing. They realized how silly they looked. And they realized they needed to just say hi to each other. But she said her name. My name's Alice, she said. And Beekle just looked. He's like, I don't know my name. And Alice said, Beekle, you're Beekle. And Beekle said, I'm Beekle. Hi, Beekle, said Alice. They were perfect together, the best of friends. No, they're just the best of friends. Beekle and Alice had many new adventures. They shared cupcake snacks. They told funny jokes, even if other people didn't think they were funny. They drew and imagined things together. The world began to feel a little less strange. And then Beekle met up with his old friend, the lizard dog. And look at the lizard dog's person friend. Who's he? What's he doing? To who? Yeah, he's saying, hi. He's trying to make a friend with Alice. Yeah, she has all her pictures out. And together they did the unimaginable. They got all their imaginary friends and all their new friends together and sailed on the whaleboat in the playground. They played together. They ran together. They shared treats and toys. They had so much fun making brand new friends. Stop. Too much. So that is the story of Beekle. I like at the end, my turn, how at the end, the people friends get together and the imaginary friends get together and they all play at the playground park. That's Beekle, the unimaginary friend. As read to you by Mr. Bean and his group of awesomers. You're so awesome.